Hello everybody. I finished my crazy journal that I actually did the tutorial in a previous video of how I created this mixed media kind of art piece. But anyways, this is a way different style than what I've been creating lately, but it is a journal. There's the colorful pages. I wanted to get all crazy with my Diana Reveley stamps, and I have these really cool leg stamps that I showed you in a previous video, and I just love them. I know they're weird, and I wanted to play around with them. So this is what I created. I did, and I wanted to get crazy playing with all my Dylusion paints and etc. etc. So this is just very colorful, bizarre, and I just had fun going to town and just letting my creative playing with all my supplies go crazy. And this is what it turned out to be. So this is the cover. I made the whole book. It's out of chipboard black, and I did wrap it in cardstock. And then this is watercolor paper that I showed you the previous video that I just did all this mixed media. So I used other stamps from Diana Reveley, the face stamps and everything, and the body stamps. I'll just quickly show you. I have these words. I had these, and I used like every stamp all over in the book. And then I had these, and I mix matched them all up and just went to town and had a really good time creating this. So it's very colorful. It is a journal that you can either draw in yourself and add to it or write in it. So I thought it would be really cool for like a young girl. And then that's the back. That's kind of bizarre. That's another one of the face stamps and a body. And then I made all the legs going around being the hair, if you can see it. So on the front, these kind of look like ponytails coming down with the legs, and I used stickles, and I used my white pen to outline everything. These are the letter stamps journal, remember, and I outlined it with the white pen. I outlined everything. And I used all the border stamps from Diana Reveley, which I love these border stamps, even if you're not into this crazy kind of stuff. These border stamps really give a nice clean edge, and on every page I used a different one, so you can see. So that's that part. That's how it looks that way, and the bottom. This measures, let me find my ruler. It's a big one, and it measures, this isn't the ruler I like, but it measures, let's see. This ruler I can barely see. It's like 8 by 10. Yep, 8 by 10. So, and that's the spine. And I just used, I had these cool dice beads. Of course, I got that tangled up. Let me get that on. Actually, when I glued my flower. There. I used fiber trims and this really cool binding. I used this colorful twine. That's what I used to bind it. And I just took the ribbon down. I put this flower to cover up my knots. I had these colorful beads in my stash. And then I actually made beads out of clay that matched all the colors I used. And here's some of my beads that I didn't use. But I just mixed all my clays together. And I have a bead roller that rolls them into these shapes. So it looked really cool, and it matched very nicely. And then I used some of these fragment pieces that I've had, and I just cut and randomly stamped and glued the paper on with the mixed media. There's another one. I stamped that face on the back also and cut it out. And then I did one to make the bookmarker, and I did journal, the word journal, and then on the back it's just a leg. So let me take you inside. It's very crazy, very colorful, but it was a lot of fun, and it's just a fun thing to look at. I edged here's the inside, and I used the border stamp, this one, and used really colorful ink. I used drawing paper, sketch paper, so it's real thick on the inside, so it'll write nicely with pen if you want to use it as a journal, and you can still, if you want to draw, so you can use it as a word journal or a drawing journal or whatever you want. So anyways, when I cut my drawing paper in half, I was left with all these pieces, so I just folded them and made pockets. And then I created crazy tags, and I just think it looks really cool. So you can, this one will spin, so you can write, cover it up if you want it a little personal, and the legs there flip with a brad, so it can go there. I used some man legs, and these ones are glued, and then the back you can still write, and they tuck in the pockets, and then those fold over these. And all the pages, I just took my Dylusions paints and edged them as sloppy as I wanted. I used the edge dies to go around all the pages. Each one I used all the stamps, so each page has one of the stamps. And then I just randomly stamped with all Diane's crazy stamps and mixed them, and I really had fun. And then I used all my Prima sprays to just give the splatter effect, and some Lindy's with the daubers. So it's just all random fun with the legs and the different borders and the different colors, and just some interesting messiness on all the pages. So I will go through all these pages, but I'll do it quickly, so you could just see how I randomly used the stamps and splattered and painted around the edges of the borders just to give it color and interest. I made these splatters with the Lindy's. When you have the dauber caps, the spongy, you just smash it down and it makes that cool splatter. I love that. My battery's about to die. So let me just go quickly through here. So yeah, you can write over this. It's still soft enough. And then here's more tags. Look at that. That's really cool. That spins. Goes over the front. I use some more of the fragment pieces, and they tuck in the pockets, and you can also tuck other notes and stuff that you want in these pockets. Do anything you want. There's some more. I glued these pretty flowers just for the color, used fiber trim, so it's all just really fun, bright, cheery, colorful craziness. And then on these pockets on the top, I just created the scrap paper, so you can use them as little journaling notes. I didn't do anything special with them. You can throw them away if you want. And they just tuck in there to write little notes. And there you go, all the different colors, splatters, legs. Look at how pretty. It's crazy, but it was so much fun. And I think this would be a real fun, just a journal or a diary or whatever you want. Look at that cool page. I love it. Different color sprays. It was just a lot of fun playing with all my tools. That one, I did the face, but I double stamped it. So you can get so crazy with her stamps. They're really bizarre. And then here's another one of the pockets, and I used the border punch, and I just have scrap cardstock, and only on the bottoms I used the tags, and I double pocketed them. This one's really cool. The legs turn. You could put a photo or journal on the back. And then this I glued into the center, so it's a colorful ribbon, and you can use it as a bookmark, to mark your pages. So, and I did, like I said, the fragment so it hangs out. So yeah, you can pause. Look at these legs. They look like they're dancing in the air. I thought that was so cool. And I just stamped random words and stuff like that. Life, love, soul, more legs, another pocket. This one's pretty. That spins. Journal on the back, laugh. I'll put this back together because my battery's dying. Real colorful. See how I used that body and I put the umbrella as a head? Her stuff's so bizarre. It's fun. I did a little stenciling, quotes, wings, legs. Some I left just blank. Whoops. A little glue stuck there still. The eyeball with the splatter looks really cool. Remember, laugh. And then that's the last pocket. And I put more little colorful paper that you can journal on, write little notes, or put pictures on if you want. And tuck in private notes if you don't want, but whatever. So there it is. There's my crazy mixed media journal. I will have this for sale. I am wanting $30 for it. That does not include shipping. And if you're interested or know somebody that would love this journal, the holidays are coming. This would be a cool gift for somebody that you know that loves to journal. And of course, they have to have kind of a crazy little personality to appreciate this kind of art. But I think this probably suits young teenage girls, in my opinion. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of this. And if you have any questions or would like to see any techniques or anything, I will be happy to answer questions. Leave a comment and let me know what you think of this. And I'll leave my email in the description if you're interested in purchasing this before I put it in my Etsy shop. Send me an email. It'll be in the description below. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.